So today, I'm letting a French philosopher who died 30 years ago this year out of the bag. I no doubt will keep on returning to him. I'm going to do Gilles Deleuze. And in Gilles Deleuze, in the course of a life dedicated to allowing you to rethink what you are and how you could be, suggests an idea that is clearly very important to our times. He says that human identity, as I live it in myself, might be complicated and difficult to pin down, might not exist at all. But what certainly does exist is your identity inside me. Humans think with other humans. We understand the world through the way we understand other people's understanding of it. What would my mother do in this occasion? What would Jesus do? Or the prophet himself? Or Spinoza? We ask ourselves. Other people then become, as it were, the schemata for explaining and thinking about the world. And we foist on others an identity that is elusive on ourselves and understand ourselves through that identity. Deleuze then spent a lifetime creating what he called conceptual people, other versions of philosophers, things the philosopher didn't quite say but probably could, that could then operate as little machines in the mind, allowing them to rework and to restitch their words, to say it anew and afresh. For Deleuze, and in his hands, it's an object from beauty. But for us, you see, politics is the classic example. Beyond the world of personal, most of our political life is constituted in terms of how we think the various politicians will respond. Fascinatingly, and both annoyingly and strangely bewitchingly, Starmer is the great exception to this. Nobody runs an internal Starmer in their minds. They really don't. He's so uncharismatic, you can't even work out what the sod thinks. But the others, the cults, then, of the proper left with Jeremy Corbyn and of the right with Trump and Farage, create in themselves a fiction, a version of what their little hero, what their little totem thinks. Now, for Corbyn, I understand it. I'm of the left. I understand the fixation, although I don't share it. But with Trump and Farage, what you've got there is a charisma, is a certain set of ideas that are easy to ape and nothing else. The trouble with conceptual ideas is they're like demonic possession. They only go if you exorcise them by bell, book and candle.